You guys, is Steve Form Beast coming at you with the meet day results and just how awesome it was. So as you can see, I did get third place. I did tie, but he won on body weight. So if you have a lower body weight, you'll usually beat the person even though you guys totaled the same. So I'm gonna go over my attempt selection with you. So I had a pretty easy first attempt at 232.5, which is about 513, 512. Everything's in kilos, so this is 232.5 kilograms, which is about 512, 513, okay? So then I had my second attempt, which was the final attempt that counted towards my total. So that is about 535. And so I'll show you that real quick. This is on my Instagram, Stevo Fortinbeast. I go down, come back up. I hit it pretty easy weight. And so there we are with the 242.5 attempt. So then we get into our bench attempts. I got a 135 bench, which is about 298. It was a pretty easy single. I had a 140, which is about 308 or 309. And then I have a 142.5 attempt. Now, this did count. I got all three of my benches, and I'll just show you how easy that bench session was. And this is the failed final squat attempt, by the way. I did go for 566 on my squat. I unrack it. I can tell it was pretty heavy. I'm going. And then I go for it. Struggle with it for about a few seconds. Couldn't quite get it back up, though. So that is okay. Now, this is a 314 bench PR. Now, this did count. So you got to wait for the start, press, and rack command. So I had to wait, start, press, rack, bam. Got that attempt. So that was my final bench attempt. I'm very excited. I believe I could have done another 2.5 to 5 kilos, honestly, just on how that moved. It moved pretty smoothly, pretty well. So now here we are going to deadlift attempts. Now, my deadlift attempt, I will show you right now. My first deadlift attempt is the heaviest opener I've ever had, 557. Pretty easy opener right there, okay? So then we have the next attempt, which is 262.5. This was a PR on the platform. If you watch my videos, you know it's not an all-around PR. I've had gym PRs that are more, but where it counts the most is actually in the competition. So this was the last deadlift that counted towards my total, which would be, give me 1 second. Right here. So as you can see, I get set up. I'm doing pretty well. I get grooved in there. Come up with the deadlift. Pretty easy money. So with that, I had a 262.5. Now, the 272.5, my friends were kind of a little bit upset about it. Some think it should have counted. The judges didn't, and I'm not upset about it really, because I believe whenever I saw it, I did kind of feel like I was going down and that I had soft knees going down. But my friend said that I did kind of hold the bar for a little bit there. They think I should have gotten the down command a lot sooner, but I'm just going to be real with you. It's not the end of the world. I'm still very excited about I'm still very excited about my attempts, about everything that happened. So I will show you that. This is an over 600-pound attempt right here, okay? Now, as you can see, it's not a strength thing. I lift it up. Think I got it locked out. It started going down, though. So if you see, I start going down. I think I got it pulled, but I think my knees unlocked just a tad there. That might have been why it was called. Also, you didn't get a good side angle. So it looked like my shoulders might have been all the way pulled through, but they could have been rounded. But see, I believe that it was probably more my knees. It could have been the shoulders. My lockout is the weakest point, but we know it's not a strength issue. It's more probably like a technical issue, which is something that we can always work on in our next training cycle. Okay. So, with that being said, your boy ended up with a total of 1427, which is a PR total. I PR'd on bench, I PR'd on squat, and I PR'd on deadlift pretty much. All platform and even the 601. People that would see that in the gym or something on a stiff bar. On a deadlift bar, I've already pulled 601, but if you power lift, you kind of know the difference. Stiff bar is going to be a lot stiffer. It's going to be a lot harder to lift. It doesn't have as much whip. So it's going to be a little bit harder. Here's the deal. I did do pretty well. I am satisfied with my results. I had a handler, Mason Taylor. He did pretty well. I believe that the table made a few errors. Like my second attempt nearly not being 262. They just went up 2.5 kgs. It ended up nearly not being at 262. So it's kind of weird. Uh, he went up. He said it would have been the second mistake that they had made at the table for that day. My handler did go over there and tell them my final attempt for. He tried to change it to 250 on my squat or 252. I would have been satisfied with 252, just a 10 kilo jump, or even 255. I believe that would have been the range in which that I would have done really well. Instead, it was a little bit overkill there. Not a big deal though. Your boy went 7 for 9, PR'd on everything. Juggernaut AI has been treating your boy well. I start the bridge block tomorrow. We're going to be doing some different stuff. We're going to be doing probably 4 sets of 6 with 90 seconds rest. So we're getting into some conditioning. Then we're going to get into some hypertrophy. Some pretty light stuff, but kind of challenging in its own right, because we're getting away from the maximal loads of triples, doubles, singles, and we're getting back into those more like 6s, 8s, probably 10s when it comes to hypertrophy phase. I got 3 months of a hypertrophy phase, and then I got 3 months of a strength phase, 1 phase of peaking. So it says 230 days out. That's pretty much over. That's about 8 months of training that I'll be doing. So I am very excited about where I'm going to be at in about 8 months. Bighorn Bash, January 20th. It's going to be going very well. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. It brings me great joy and pleasure to bring this video to you guys. Remember, I love you guys. Remember to lift, live, and learn. And your boy is out with that. Peace.